On our wedding day, my fiancé halted me by the car and declared, "I'm not here for you." Witnessing me stand there in disbelief, his friends chortled. "The bet is over. I'm victorious. Albert, you're incredible. You truly won over this renowned beauty. Hand over all you wagered and give it to me, not a penny short." Then my sister Emily, donning the same wedding gown as mine, was assisted into the car by Albert. The car screeched away, and when I attempted to pursue it, my family held me back. My well-known brother stated, "Albert is in love with Emily and they're getting married today, so don't create a commotion." My actress mother grasped my hand and said, "Catherine, your sister has depression and only Albert can assist her. Please yield." My wealthy father sneered, "She's lived Emily's life for 18 years. Letting go of one man is already a favorable trade-off. They confined me at home to prevent me from causing a ruckus at the wedding." I neither wept nor shouted. I merely smiled. The moment the bodyguards led me into the villa, a voice in my mind queried, "Host, do you wish to pass away and depart from this world?" "Yes, please select your method of passing." I'll leap from the building in full view of Albert and the Blake family, making them filled with remorse. Generating method of passing, confirmed. After passing, you'll receive a reward of $14 million. This cannot be altered, confirmed. I was 21, 3 years since Emily was discovered, and I was a time traveler. I was the adopted daughter of a wealthy family, and my sister Emily was the biological one who had been swapped at birth. Having lost my birth parents, I once felt fortunate to be in this world with a loving family, a father, mother, and brother. But everything shifted on my 18th birthday when my father brought Emily back. The villa was locked, and people were keeping an eye on me. "Miss, stay indoors, or you'll get into trouble." Judy stood before me brandishing a baseball bat, glowering. As I moved towards the door, she struck my leg, and I crumpled in agony. "Miss Emily instructed me to break your legs if you disobey," she said, then hollered, "She's trying to spoil the wedding. Stop her." Several bodyguards advanced towards me with clubs. I recoiled in fear. "What are you doing?" "I wasn't even attempting to flee. How dare you strike me?" "Miss, we know what you're contemplating. You might attempt to run later, so we'd rather break your legs now. With us here, you can't spoil Miss Emily's wedding. Aren't you worried I'll inform my parents? What good would telling the master and madam do? I'll claim you forced your way out and broke your leg falling from the second floor. They won't do anything. Attack her." The men charged at me, swinging their clubs. I heard the sickening crack of my bones as my white wedding dress was stained red with blood, but they didn't relent, as if they intended to end my life. "If I perish here today, the Blake family won't let you off. You still think you're the Blake family's daughter? You're just a charity case they took in? If they didn't feel sorry for you, you'd have been gone long ago. When Miss Emily returned, they wanted to cast you out, but the young master said keeping you was like having an extra pet. And you still dream of snatching her husband?" I laughed bitterly. "So you're not concerned about me ruining the wedding. You simply want to kill me. Maybe you'll just meet your end while trying to escape, right, miss?" I was terrified. I could die, but not like this. Not yet. What if I couldn't return? I don't know where the strength came from, but I pushed the person in front of me, knocking over the memorial lamp my mother lit for Emily. It crashed to the floor, ignited the curtains, and soon the entire villa was ablaze. "You little wretch. How dare you start a fire?" While they were in a frenzy, I fled, dragging my injured leg. The villa had cameras everywhere, so they didn't dare pursue me. Clad in my blood-soaked wedding dress, I hobbled onto the street, dragging my broken leg, attempting to hail a taxi to the hotel. Perhaps I looked too terrifying, and no taxi stopped. Finally, a kind-hearted woman pulled over, and I pleaded with her to take me to the hotel. The hotel was owned by my father, and the staff recognized me, so when they saw me, no one dared to impede me. When I entered the hall, my brother and parents were joyously greeting guests, but their smiles vanished the instant they saw me. Reporters from far and wide were at this high-profile wedding. When I abruptly showed up, they rushed over to take pictures.